Buying a house or a land in Ghana now feels like rocket science because a lot of persons do not know the right direction or the right things to do when it comes to buying properties in Ghana. And a lot of people are tripping into Ghana looking at buying properties at the end of the day. So if you are one of those people that you want to buy property here in Ghana but you do not know the steps to take or the documents to take or what to look out for in order for you to avoid people that are going to scam you of your money or fake sellers, in other words, then you need to watch this video to the very end, because in this video I am going to be showing you how you can be able to acquire a property in Ghana without fear, the documents you need and everything that you would need to know. But first of all, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I make video around living in Ghana and doing your business here in Ghana that is going to also help you navigate the beautiful motherland. So if that is something that you definitely want to be seeing from time to time, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, and if you have any questions about this video, please leave it in the comment section. So buying property in Ghana is quite easy, but a lot of persons don't know because they don't have the right information, right? And in Ghana, there are steps you need to take when it comes to buying properties, or there are the right steps to take when it comes to buying properties. Now, the first step is going to be what you need, the documents you need personally. Now, when it comes to buying property as a foreigner, especially as a foreigner, you really do not need a lot of documents personally, right? You just need to prove that the money that you want to use to buy these properties are yours, and you can do that with your bank statement. You can also prove that the money is genuine and legit by showing maybe how you got the money, like through a business or maybe through inheritance, or just a way of showing that the money is yours, is legit, and you actually have a genuine way of making the money. Number two thing you need to do is to have a legal residency in Ghana as at the time that you will be buying this property. Don't forget that you will need to be in Ghana to be able to buy this property. And of course, for you to be in Ghana, you would either have a valid visa or a valid permanent residency in Ghana, right? So you need to show that you have a valid stay or a valid reason for being in Ghana as at the time that you want to buy the property. Another thing that you will need, of course, is going to be your valid international passport. You don't want a passport that is expired. Now, you guys, all of these documents are not super necessary. They really may not ask you for any of these documents, but you just need to have it just in case you need them, or maybe you get to be asked one time or during the process, right? It's not something that they cannot do without, but just in case you find yourself in that kind of situation, then you don't need to be running all around looking for those documents. So those are the very important documents that personally that you should have when it comes to buying properties. Now, the next phase is going to be you having seen the property that you want to buy, or the one that you pick your interest in. Now, you guys, do not forget that when you get the property or you've seen the thing that you want to buy, either the land or the property that you want to buy, the next thing you want to do is to get the genuity, or to get to know how genuine that property is. Now, when it comes to land or properties in Ghana, you want to be careful because generally the government does not own so much land or so much property in Ghana. The high percent, or let's say 70% of the properties or land in Ghana are owned by chiefs, and these chiefs have a way of double selling to multiple buyers, where at the end of the day it's going to lead to quarrels or issues or multiple owners of a particular place or a particular property. So you want to be careful. Now, how you get to find a genuine property is this is the process you go when you are trying to find a genuine property. When you see the property that you like, okay, you have to align with whoever is selling the property, right? And get the following documents. I'm going to leave them here, a list of those documents you should get from the person that wants to sell the property. Yes, from the seller. You need to get the surveyor document of the land. You need to get the authentic document of the land, every document of the land or the property that has to do with that property. You need to get even if it's a copy of it, right? It may not be the original because of course the person is not going to hand you over the original document, right? But you need to get like a copy of it, because that is what you will use to do your verification, to be sure that the place is authentic, is legit, and whoever is posing as the seller to sell it for you is actually genuine. Right now, how you get to know that this seller is not genuine is if they refuse to, allow you go through this process. If they refuse you from going through this process, you will know that they are not genuine. Now you are going to know why you need to go through this process later on in the video as I continue, right? Do not forget to go ahead and give this video a like. Do not forget to leave me your thoughts in the comments or your questions in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe. So once you are able to get a copy of the said property, whether it's a land or whether it's a house, once you are able to get the copy of the document of that particular place, you will need to take it to the Lands Commission in Ghana. I think the office is located in Accra. I'm also going to leave like the address on the screen for you so that you can get it. When you get there, you tell them you want to verify that property. Now, this is the reason why you need to verify or to do this particular process. Number one, is going to help you to know how genuine that place is, if you should go ahead and put in your monies on the line. Number two, is going to show you who actually own the property, if it is the person posing to sell the property to you or if it is someone else. It is also, number three, going to show you the previous owner that has owned that place before and practically sold it to the person that is posing to be the seller, right? Like, it's going to show you lines of owners that have, or previous owners that have gotten the place before, prior to when you are about to get the place right now. And it's also going to show how genuine the place is and if the person that is actually posing as the buyer is the buyer. So this is why you need to do this verification. Now, once everything is done, like, you now know that okay, the person that is posing to be the buyer is actually the buyer, then it is genuine. You can go ahead and pay for the property and do all of the necessary documentation. Now, don't also forget, you can go to the Lands Commission first directly, even without getting any property or knowing any property to buy or seeing any property yet that you want to buy. You can go to the Lands Commission directly and ask them for properties that are genuine that you can buy, especially if you want to buy lands, because these people have lists of genuine properties. These people have lists of genuine lands, okay, that they can actually connect you to. So if you don't want to go through the struggles of agents, or you don't want to go through the struggles of all these agencies, because some of them may not be legit, right? If you don't want to go through that heck or that struggle, then you can just go straight to the Land Commission and then ask them directly, you want to get a property, you need a genuine one, and then they are going to show you, because of course getting the property yourself is one thing, and verifying if the property is owned by individual or by the government or by the state is another thing. So there are different landowners and ownership when it comes to buying land or buying property in Ghana. You want to buy the real one, you want to buy the ones that are up for sale, you want to buy the ones that you will not later find issues with when maybe the government comes back at you and everything, because there are some that cannot be sold, right? There are some properties that cannot be sold, like the ones that are owned by government. It cannot be sold by individuals except the government sold it to that particular individual, right? And also, do not forget that when it comes to buying property or acquiring property in Ghana, there is this lease system. It is a lease system. You cannot own a property permanently. It is very, very rare to own properties permanently, except you are a Ghanaian, or except maybe you are a chief in Ghana, kind of, right? But it's really, really rare to own a property permanently, especially as a foreigner. So if you're a foreigner, you are going to have that property or that land leased for you for about 50 years, and then once that 50 years is done, you will have to renew your ownership, right? That is going to be a video for another day, steps to be able to renew your property ownership. Also, if you are a Ghanaian, you get the lease for 100 years, right? If you're a Ghanaian or married to a Ghanaian, you can get the lease for 100 years, and after that it is going to be renewed. You have to renew it. Okay, so I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments section. If you have issues or acquiring, or you have more questions in details, if you're in Ghana, you can go ahead and just go straight to the Lands Commission office in Accra and get verification as at the time that you are watching this video, because of course there might be some updated information about it and everything. Just be safe out there and be guided. Okay, thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, like I said, please leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video.